3 things that don't exist in Japan. Stop saying they do. First, that special tempered glass installation tool. It's just a basic screen protector aligner. You can find it anywhere. Nothing unique. Next, Japan's canned air from Mount Fuji sounds cool, right? Open it, and it's literally nothing. And yeah, it still costs like $6. And finally, those genius finger tongs, not Japanese at all. Just a simple snack tool the internet randomly decided to credit to Japan. 3 things that don't exist in Japan. Stop saying they do. First, this unbreakable glass you can squeeze or drop. It's not some magical Japanese invention. It's just durable material. Cool idea? Wrong credit. Next, those transparent cat backpacks people call Japanese? Nope. They actually came from China and just went viral worldwide. The internet slapped Japan's name on it for no reason. And finally, those perfect designer grapes. Not a Japanese invention either. They're just carefully grown or even DIY styled fruit made to look aesthetic. 3 things that exist in the US, but Japan glaziers swear they don't. First, this bug bite suction tool. People even linked it to Japan. It's not. It's just a random Amazon product from the US going viral. Next, those stretchable sheets that cling to any bowl or plate. Glaziers call them Japanese. They're not. You can find them everywhere online. And finally, soda cans with handles. Not a Japanese invention. Made and sold in the US. Nothing unique about it. First, this Milk River people claim is in Japan. Complete nonsense. It's actually in China, and that white color, just calcium buildup. If it made real milk, cows would be out of business. Next, these cat paw shoes everyone calls Japanese. Nope, just a Chinese brand making cute designs and selling them worldwide. And finally, 3 things that don't exist in Japan. Stop saying they do. First, these genius finger tongs, not Japanese. You can find them anywhere online, but the internet somehow turned a basic snack tool into a Japan level invention. Next, those purple Japanese Pringles? Also not Japanese, they're from a Korean brand. But yeah, new color equals Japan apparently. And finally, those stretchable lid sheets people call Japanese. Not from Japan either. They're just reusable silicone covers used worldwide. Finally, this foldable travel cap, not Japanese either. It's just a generic product you can find all over Amazon and TikTok. 3 things people keep calling from Japan, but they're not. First, these Japanese aesthetic bento lunchboxes, not from Japan. They're mass-produced globally and sold everywhere online. The vibe, Japanese. The origin, not really. Second, these grape-shaped soaps, also not Japanese. Just small creators worldwide making them and the internet doing its thing. And finally, this Japanese can opening tool. It's literally a random 3D printed gadget. Nothing special, just rebranded to look cool. Not everything minimal is Japanese. Sometimes it's just good marketing.
3 things you think are Japanese, but aren't. And number 3 is going to surprise you. That sushi roll with avocado and cream cheese? Yeah, the California roll. Invented in Los Angeles for people who didn't like raw fish. Tempura, crispy, golden, pure Japanese, right? Wrong. Portuguese missionaries brought it to Japan in the 1500s. And ramen, Japan's ultimate comfort food. It actually started as Chinese street noodles before Japan turned it into a national obsession. But here's what nobody talks about. Japan doesn't just borrow ideas, it upgrades them, perfects them, and makes them better than the original. So tell me, is that copying or is that elite level innovation? Follow for more facts that hit different.
Things Japan didn't actually invent. People often think Japan came up with everything cool, but that's not always true. First, those aesthetic rain chains. They might look uniquely Japanese, but they've existed in different parts of the world for years. Japan just made them popular. Next, the silicone shoe covers people call genius Japanese innovation. They're not exclusive either. It's simply a basic waterproof cover you can find almost anywhere. And finally, those mini bag sealers everyone calls a Japanese hack. Not really. It's just a simple heat sealer that's been around for years. Now trending again online. Follow for more facts no one tells you. 3 things in Japan that are straight up useless. Wait till the last one. First, in Japan, they literally sell a can called Fresh Air from Mount Fuji, but when you open it, you get absolutely nothing. Just pure disappointment in a can. Next, this Coke bottle claims it helps you lose weight, no workout, no effort. Just drink it and magically slim down, but in reality, the only thing getting lighter is your wallet. And finally, I have no idea who came up with these slippers you can wear from either side. Like, were people really that lazy to just flip them around?
Things in Japan that geniuses swear by, but are actually useless. First, this umbrella for dogs. Really? Is this what we were waiting for? And it's not even Japanese. Made in China and sold on Amazon and Temu. Next, this lazy lipstick. It's supposed to give you the perfect shape automatically, but at this point, just apply it normally. Why make something simple feel complicated? And finally, chopsticks with tiny hands. This is straight up an insult to chopsticks. Adding little hands doesn't make it smarter. It just makes it ridiculous. Stop saying these things exist in Japan, because they actually don't. First, this lazy lipstick, people call it Japanese invention. The one you press between your lips and it applies itself. No Japanese brand actually makes it. It's just a viral concept. Next, that fork that splits into chopsticks. People say it's used in Japan, but it's not. It's just a random gadget someone designed online. And finally, those tiny capsules that turn into cleaning cloths. They're not a special Japanese product. They're just compressed towels you can buy anywhere. Everyone thinks Japan invented these, but it didn't. Stop thinking these things are Japanese. First, that viral pop-up sushi everyone calls Japanese. Nope, it started in New York, not Japan. People just mislabeled it. Second, those oil-absorbing paper circles everyone thinks Japan invented. Not true. You can buy them online from anywhere. And finally, Japan does have something real, a brutal work culture. Seeing very old people still working isn't inspiring. It's exhausting.
3 things that don't exist in Japan. Stop saying they do. First, these stretchy sheets that cling to any bowl or plate. People keep calling them Japanese genius. Nah, they're not. You can literally find them on Amazon like it's nothing. Next, those creepy human centipede benches. Yeah, not Japan. They're from South Korea. But the internet just loves slapping Japanese on anything weird and calling it a day. And finally, those viral slippers that make your feet look like they're kissing. Not Japanese either. Just random stuff you'll see all over the internet.
3 things in Japan that just make sense. First, instead of regular chips, you'll find sweet potato chips. Naturally colorful, slightly sweet, and many people say they taste even better than Pringles. Next, summer heat is brutal and phones overheat fast. So there's this tiny phone umbrella that clips on and blocks direct sunlight. Simple, but genius. Finally, cooking in the heat, exhausting. That's why this dual fan keeps you cool while you're in the kitchen. No more sweating over the stove.
3 things in Japan that will blow your mind. First, there's a mini city where kids spend the day doing real jobs. Doctor, firefighter, you name it. They even earn play money and withdraw it from a tiny ATM when their shift ends. Next, matcha bottles that store fresh powder in the cap. Twist it, shake it, and boom, freshly mixed matcha on the go. And finally, Japan's pale pink angel strawberries. Grown under strict conditions, extra delicate, super sweet, and they can sell for a crazy high price.
3 things Japan didn't invent, but glaziers swear they did. First, this machine that turns any soft drink into snow. People hype it like peak Japanese tech. It's not. It was invented in China. Next, these mosquito repellent stickers. Not Japanese either. You can find them on Amazon in seconds. And finally, these transparent cat carrier bags. Also not Japanese. Just mass-produced products sold worldwide.
3 things in Japan glazers call genius, but are actually useless. First, Japan made a butter stick glue. It literally looks like a glue stick, but it's butter. So instead of using a knife like a normal human, you're out here gluing butter onto your toes. Next, these rotating slippers. Yeah, instead of turning your body like a normal person, your shoes do it for you. At this point, we're just inventing problems. And finally, this book clip that holds your pages open. Apparently holding a page is too much effort now, so you need a whole gadget just to read a book. 3 things in Japan that prove the future is already here. First, in some Japanese hospitals, beds can literally slide patients automatically from one bed to another. No lifting, no strain, just smooth, safe transfer in seconds. This is next level healthcare. Next, Honda created a hands-free wheelchair that moves just by your body. Lean forward, it goes. Turn your body, it follows. No joystick, no buttons. It feels like you're controlling it with your mind. And finally, this isn't just wall art. It's actually a foldable table. Pull it down when you need it, fold it back up when you don't. Instant space saving, ultra minimal, and super futuristic.